Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my play by email match against KilRoy. He's the commander of the Allied forces and from here to the Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1 with no modification, one day turns it up. The usually stuff. I sent from Japan some additional Navy Guard units to pick up the northern leftover bases in the Philippines and then slowly helping me with the Dutch bases near Java and Celebes. I'm not sure what we can expect here. Maybe sweeping of mines. And east of Hawaii, my submarines still try to intercept some American convoys, but not really successful these days. But here in Surabaya port is still a Dutch submarine and I have here some sub-chasers. Again, this is the early equipment, so only working in shallow water, but we are here in shallow water, so maybe 7 hits, maybe enough to force to return to Perth or Darwin. Sub-attack still out of Batavia, but no engagement from my side. So this is now Mutsu and Nagato making this bombardment in Suva. I was hoping for some maybe task force in the port, but no. So the bombardment is only very light. But you can only bombard if there is a unit, so maybe there is not so much equipment and it's jungle, so at night time all not in favor for bombardments. No engagement data. Now we will see if there's any carrier operations or land strike bases or land strike attacks from or against enemy bases, forces. But most of the airplanes are only for recon and some Falcons. Today I have 5. This is attack on Surabaya. So this is more likely to be intercepted. Yeah. One at least, maybe one going down. And if they're not going down, then maybe are disabled or damaged now. And I'm not sure how much repair equipment KilRoy has left in in Java. But again, very light airface only, all over the map, no activity. And yeah, only scout. And then sinking sound. Some cargo ship. The Dutch sub tried it again, but failed. But I also failed to find the sub. Now west of Pearl Harbor, same situation. Take on my submarine, no hit. And soon the map is only controlled, or full of Japanese flags, let's say, and only controlled Japanese bases. Yeah, I'm still going for bombardment. Maybe sooner or later I will attack. Here also I have the supplies, so I can bombard. The allies, they don't have the supplies. They're running very fast out of supplies. And they're still retreating. So I don't know how often I kicked this already, this Australian forces. They are both out of supplies. I'm not so sure. But there must be still some unit inside this Australian forces that they can survive. This bases are all empty. Yeah. But nothing really with impact happened here. Maybe the bombardment of port or base of Suva was a big event here. Three air losses for KilRoy somehow, but all ops losses. Oh yeah, one air kill. Yeah, the one Falcon I kill, the two others escaped. But only for today. And no, ship sunk. No ship sunk. But I mean, we have here nothing to talk about, so maybe I can show what is coming. These are my own, soon arriving ships here, oncoming ships. Unio is maybe the most important ship here. It's a medium class carrier, medium speed, medium capacity, everything is only just so. The Japanese call it a fleet carrier. Maybe. And soon some submarines arriving, and then it's getting empty. Sub chasers are maybe okay. Here Unyu is also an escort carrier. Not wrong, but you can only add normally fighters. Most of the time I only put fighters on them. This is maybe the best purpose for them. Good, and the next 60 days you can see there's not much more coming. Yeah, ground. I can maybe check this only because we just start with this. Ground forces also. A lot of engineers are coming in the next 3 weeks, and these two garrison units in Tokyo. The problem is that they are not fully intact, so you need some time to repair them. And they're not really only garrison units, so I don't know what is the best purpose. I mean, the best purpose is to send them to a base where you have maybe garrison requests. If you want to ship them to China, I have already enough normally there. Maybe for some other locations. And you can see this is for the first months coming. There's also a lot of this Navy Guard units coming soon for Tokyo in roughly 1 month. Yeah. And in 45 days there's a Wake coastal battery with 20 centimeter and 15 centimeter. This has some firepower. Would be nice to take Wake before this date. Yeah. So no situation change cannot be because we have no real battle here. Also nothing happens here in Burma area. My carriers are on the way back to Singapore. My Navy bombers are resting. They're a little burned out. KilRoy still try to escape to Osthaven, and my units still not arrive in Merak. I am nearly able to take here this last base on the east end of Java, and then I can go for the main army. I already start the movement. And no other. I pick here this 2-3 bases at the north end, but again they're all empty. It doesn't matter. The Australian still running away. At the same time, there's other Australian units coming down the mountain. I'm not sure if they have any supplies left and can maybe attack me. Anyway, I think I have to send some reinforcements maybe here. I have here something? No. So I would normally use this guy, but he's a little busy. So I must see if how fast or what units I can bring here to help against this Australian bandits. Still no sign of any activity here on New Caledonian. My bombardment was just so. My battleships are out of ammunition, or mostly. At least Mutsu is completely empty. I'm not more sure. Yeah, my other Pacific Carrier division is also returning to Rabaul. Some system damage, some small stuff. And I think some airplanes are always lost here or there. And I have no torpedoes more. And normally, if the torpedoes are empty, then I would know. Most of the time with the Japanese callback. The Americans, the Allies, they have this 1,000 pound bombs, but the Japanese have only 250 kilo. This is not enough to really hurt heavy cruisers, battleships, carriers. Maybe some system damage, but not hard to sink something with this kind of bombs. Good. In the Central Pacific is still empty. There is some units here at wake. My submarine detects this, but maybe only destroyers. But we will see soon. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.